What's up, guys? Scott Tannic One here again. This time it's been a while since I've done one of these, so I'm just figured I'm going to go ahead and knock another one out because I've been listening to this band for quite a while, and it's time to do another episode of Discography Rankings. Today we're going to be talking about Sargeist and their discography. I'm actually going to include their demo, a compilation, and an EP as well, because I consider it part of the discography. A lot of people just do full lengths, but I'm going to go ahead and rank what I've got on Sargeist, and let's just go ahead and get started. Coming down at the bottom of the pile, my least favorite thing by Sargeist probably would be Feeding the Crawling Shadows. Now, another disclaimer before I get going into this. These are all good albums or releases. It's just these are the order that I prefer them in. If you have a suggestion or how you like Sargeist, let me know down in the comments. But save all the hate. This is my video, my opinion, and let's get on with it. Anyway, Feeding the Crawling Shadows. Yeah, this is a good album. It's just not nearly as good as the album that was before this, which was the classic Let the Devil In. This was a really strange direction, I believe, for the sound of Sargeist. I mean, it's still good. It's still your classic, second wave influenced black metal, but it's just kind of like, I don't know, it's just a weird misstep. The vocal approach that I believe Hoeth, or whatever his name was, his vocal approach on this record is just kind of weird and back in the mix, and the riffs aren't as memorable as like some of the other material, but still a good release. I'd recommend probably the title track, or wow, I don't really like a whole lot off this record, so it's hard for me to recommend tracks off this because I think Sargeist has got way better material than this. This is definitely the low point of their discography for me. And there you go, down at the bottom, we got there. Sargeist, Feeding the Crawling Shadows. It's okay. It's not bad. And then we're going to move on to their demo, which is Tyranny Returns. And Tyranny Returns kicks ass, but the thing is with this, where it also kind of like comes in down towards the bottom of the pile for me, is some of the production is just, whoo, it's rough. It's like really rough, raw Sargeist, and it's good in doses. Not every track on here is great. Oh man, there's so many good ones on here, but yet at the same time, it's hard for me to recommend stuff off this. This and Feeding the Crawling Shadows are kind of like, in my opinion, you have to dig deeper into the discography. Like after you find the albums that you really like the bangers, these are like where all the deep cuts for Sargeist are. Let's see. Night of Sacred Wisdom, this track, man, where Shattraug actually does vocals on this, like a clean style, and it's really fucking cool. I don't know why they didn't do more songs like that throughout their career, but I get it. But yep, next up, Tyranny Returns. Pretty good. Not great, but pretty good. This one, now we're getting into the stuff that I really like by Sargeist. This one came in on my end of the year list for last year. The EP, Death Veneration. Awesome shit, man. Great like I said in my, in my list video, this is a great continuation of what was going on Unbound. I really dig Profundus as a singer. I think he's a really good fit. I think if they probably would have done Feeding the Crawling Shadows with Profundus, it might have been a much better record. But this is a fucking banger. 4 tracks of just great shit. Let's see. Lunar Curse. The title track of Beast and Astral Blood. I mean, it's just awesome, awesome shit. Only 4 songs, which is kind of a bummer, but all good shit, man. I would highly recommend this. Definitely Lunar Curse is probably my favorite track off this. And yeah, man, if this is the direction that Sargeist is going, I am totally on board, man. Death Veneration. Coming in at number, looks like 6. All right. Then we got Unbound. Unbound is fucking awesome, man. This is definitely my favorite record of 2018. I didn't do a list that year because I really didn't listen to enough. But what I did listen to was this and a few other records, and this stood out. This was a great return to form. This is definitely a better album than Feeding the Crawling Shadows. Like I said previously about the EP, if they would have done Feeding the Crawling Shadows with my boy Profundus here, it would have been a much better record. To name tracks off this is also, I love damn near every track on here. Grail of the Pilgrim, the title track, Death's Empath, Psychosis Incarnate. I mean, all those songs. There doesn't feel like there's any filler on this record, where Feeding the Crawling Shadows felt like mostly filler. This is fucking awesome, man. Great production. Awesome, memorable riffs by Shattraug. Some of the best shit, definitely the best shit, in my opinion, that came out the year it came out, 2018. Can't go wrong with World Terror Committee, of course. But yeah, man. Coming in at number 4, we got Unbound. Now we're moving on to what I consider some of the best shit that this band has done. This is a compilation. This is the rebirth of A Cursed Existence. This is a lot of the stuff that was on Splits. This is fucking awesome, man. This should definitely be considered an album in their discography, in my opinion, instead of a compilation. Because a lot of this stuff is better than half their fucking newer output. I mean, like I was gushing about, the Profundus era of Sargeist, but man, this is some of the best shit with Hoth, or whatever his name was. Man, Reaping with Curses and Plagues, The Rebirth of a Cursed Existence, Wraith Messiah. I mean, the track listing on this, every song is good. It's weird that this is what they kind of consider just like, throwaway tracks, not good enough to be on a full length. I mean, this Split shit, man, it's fucking great, man. It's probably some of my favorite stuff by them. I go to this a lot, but I wanted my top spot to be an actual full length, because Sargeist full lengths are just fucking bulletproof. But yeah, man. Coming in at number 4, The Rebirth of a Cursed Existence. Good place to start with Sargeist, honestly. This and another one I'm going to talk about are probably the places to start with Sargeist. But anyway, number 4, Rebirth of a Cursed Existence. Check it out if you haven't. Awesome shit. Down here at number 3. Now we're at the top 3. These 3 albums I listen to constantly by Sargeist. And that compilation, I listen to that one a lot too. But these 3 are, when I'm in the mood for Sargeist, one of these 3 get picked. And this was actually really hard for me to rank these, because I love all 3 of these albums pretty much equally. But I like one more than others. So let's just get down to it. Top 3. Coming in at number 3, a lot of people's, this is controversial opinion probably, but Satanic Black Devotion. The debut, fucking classic Finnish black metal. I don't think there's any more classic of a debut album by the Finnish bands besides Satanic War Masters, Strength and Honor than this fucking record. This record is important to me, in my opinion, for the entire scene of Finnish black metal, because a lot of people jumped on board and started paying attention to Finland after this record came out. From my little bit of research that I've done, which isn't much because I'm a lazy fuck. But anyway, to get the tracks on this, man, it's impossible to pick favorites. But 3 that I would definitely recommend is definitely Black Fucking Murder. The band's title track, Sargeist, is fucking amazing. That riff on there is just some of the best riffing in black metal history. It's just the best riff fucking ever come up with. fucking Panzer God, Glorification. I mean, the title track, Satanic Black Devotion, this is a straight banger. Not a dud on it. Little bit caustic on the production is also why it comes in a little bit lower. But yeah, man. Number 3, Sargeist, Satanic Black Devotion. Awesome shit. Check it out if you haven't. And then we get to my top 2. This one is like the unsung hero, I think, of this band's discography because it does something a little bit different. It's way doomier and the songs are way longer, and I'm definitely talking about The Disciple of the Heinous Path. Disciple of the Heinous Path, man, is one of those albums that's just, you got to listen to it as a whole, and it just makes sense as a whole. Honestly, I can't say, hey, check out these tracks, because you really got to listen to it from track 1 to track 6. It's just that good of a record, and it's got a flow unrivaled. This is like this is the closest to DSBM that I like to go, because this is a real depressing, just melancholic fucking mood going on this record. It's like, it's so just dark and crushing, and just, the vocals are so wretched, it's just like, listening to someone's just inner demons just tear them apart, man, and it's fucking awesome. But I'll go ahead and recommend a few tracks anyway. My absolute favorite on here is Heretic Iron Will. Black Treasures of Melancholy is fucking great. Cursed Blaze of Rituals, man, that's one of my top 3 favorite Sargeist tracks, besides Heretic Iron Will. Just an awesome, flawless album. Doesn't get as much love and respect as others in their discography for various reasons. A lot of people definitely choose Satanic Black Devotion over this. Me, I'm on the Heinous Path, man. To poke fun here, but yeah, man. Number 2 for me, Disciple of the Heinous Path. Classic shit. Love that album. And then we get to number 1. If you know the Sargeist discography, you'll know that you would see this coming, because everyone cites this as their favorite Sargeist record, and for damn good reason. It's because it's fucking untouchable. And that is Let the Devil In. Let the Devil In, man, there's so much to say about this record, but yet you can't say it all in one sitting, because honestly, for me, every time I listen to this, I find something new about it that I like. From the riffs to, it makes me like pay more attention to the little bit of bass that you can hear on this, the vocal approach, just the way the vocals are delivered on this record, the production. To me, this is the best sounding that Sargeist has ever done. It hasn't topped it since. It's definitely a time capsule to this. This is their definitive album. When people are going to talk about Sargeist, this is the album that's going to come up from everyone. If you even talk about this fucking band, because, I mean, they're not the biggest band in the world, but, you know, they're not some bar act either. They're a legendary band. But, yeah, Let the Devil In is probably my favorite Finnish black metal album standalone. It kind of comes in real close for me with Carillion Satanist Madness by Satanic Warmaster, but this one is definitely high up there, man. And also to name tracks to recommend or that are good on this is to name the whole track listing. But my absolute favorites on here are A Spell to Awaken the Temple, From the Black Coffin Lair, Burning Voice of Adoration, Nocturnal Revelations, the first track, Empire of Suffering. Oh, man. Sanguine Rituals. I mean, this fucking album is just super fucking awesome, man. That's the only word I can really fucking say to describe the piece of art that I'm holding here in my hand, man. Definitely one of my favorites. Go-to album. Listen to it all the time. If you haven't, this is where you start. Start here with Sargeist. Then you'll go deeper after you, because you'll get addicted to this album. And you'll be like, man, there's got to be better stuff. And you'll be hard-pressed to find it, but everyone's right when they say this is their favorite album. It's really close with me between this one and Disciple of the Heinous Path, but this one wins every time just because of the riffs, and it's a little more accessible, a little bit more listenable than Disciple of the Heinous Path, but still, number 1, Sargeist, Let the Devil In. Classic shit. Check it out if you haven't. Let me know down in the comments what you think of Sargeist. Let me know if you love them, hate them, how you would rank these albums. Let's get a conversation going. Until next video, see you guys later.